Hello, and welcome to Special Response Corporation. We would like to share a brief training presentation with you on de-escalation techniques. We appreciate your consideration in utilizing Special Response, who leads the industry in executive protection, security personnel, and consulting. Remember to always follow your company's policies and procedures. In a perfect world, de-escalation would resolve all conflict. Unfortunately, some situations do not lend themselves to de-escalation. In this training session, we will briefly touch on the objectives noted on the slide. In certain situations, we can reduce conflicts through empathy, positive communication, and tactics that distract a person in crisis. Our physical and emotional preparedness is paramount to successful resolutions. The overall objective is to reduce the intensity of conflict or potentially violent situations. There is not a single strategy or step-by-step instruction manual that guarantees positive outcomes. De-escalation is a fluid process, often altered on a case-by-case basis. Consider de-escalation a philosophy and not a specific process. There are many benefits to de-escalation, however. Each situation is different, and you must determine several safety factors before, during, and after each incident. The main outcomes are positive resolutions, reduced liability, and positive relations. De-escalation is not a modern concept, while techniques have been used since the inception of conflict resolution. Dr. George Thompson simply used his academic background to define de-escalation into what it is known as today. Your emotional and mental well-being must be factored into the equation before making critical decisions while de-escalating a situation. The critical decision-making model is a go-by that we should mentally process while communicating with a person in crisis. The bottom line is that for each step of the process, we must maintain ethics, values, proportionality, and sanctity of human life. While using the critical decision-making model, we must ask ourselves several other questions when dealing with a person in crisis. Have a sense of what is happening. Consider what you may or may not know about the person you are dealing with. Consider communication that is empathetic and calming, and verify what other resources are available to assist you. There are many ways to address a person in crisis or a situation that is getting out of control. We will discuss a few ways to navigate these incidents. It is recommended that you conduct tabletop exercises with your colleagues where you can role play through incidents striving for positive outcomes. First and foremost, you need to be mentally prepared to deal with the situation should it arise. Your stress reaction can affect the outcome of your interaction with the other person. How you appear and carry yourself can affect your confidence or fear of a situation. The person you are dealing with will react to your appearance. The lack of emotional intelligence can escalate an already volatile situation. Your ability to perceive and use emotions in a positive way will potentially have better positive outcomes. Remember, all situations are different. We have to identify an issue that may be a problem from one that is a crisis. A problem may be resolved by simply walking away from the situation, while a crisis must be acted upon immediately and require other immediate resources. Most people in a conflict or crisis want to be heard. Active listening is an important step towards diffusing a situation. There are many ways to be a good listener, however. If you interject the key skills on the left, the expected outcomes on the right are positive steps towards resolution. Remember, do not mock, judge, or make fun of the person that you are dealing with. Paying attention to your surroundings and watching what you say are also key factors to positive resolution. The next few slides will provide additional details. Where you position yourself can prevent the person in crisis from causing harm to others. It may also provide an escape route for you if needed. Do not posture and use language or actions that are misleading. Observe your surroundings and look for obvious objects that may harm you or others, as well as areas that provide cover and concealment if needed. Always listen and process any intel or information that is provided either formally or informally. When communicating, speak in a clear and concise manner using accurate language. Avoid the use of jargon or slang words, as they may be offensive or misleading. Be aware of hidden meanings or messages provided by the person you are dealing with. Do not mock or disrespect the person in crisis. Use words that are universal and understood in common conversations. The tone of your voice may alter the outcome of a successful resolution. A lowered voice may be interpreted as being angry or threatening, while a raised or high-pitched voice may set a tone of fear or anticipation. An evenly controlled voice suggests confidence, and by speaking clearly reflects a calming effect to those we are communicating with. We hope that this brief session was informative and can help you in the future with positive takeaways. Remember, it doesn't hurt to role play with your colleagues regarding situations or encounters that could occur in your workplace. We thank you for your time, and please scan the QR code with your smartphone to visit our website. Thank you for your time.